A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development, the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, has announced the return of its first team of inspectors to Iran, signaling a potential restart of monitoring activities that had been suspended due to escalating tensions in the region. IAEA Director General Rafael Grossi confirmed during an interview with Fox News on Tuesday that the inspectors are set to resume their critical oversight of Iran's nuclear facilities. Grossi stated, "Now the first team of IAEA inspectors is back in Iran, and we are about to restart." This return comes in the wake of a complex geopolitical landscape where various Iranian facilities have faced attacks, raising concerns about the security and transparency of Iran's nuclear program. The IAEA is currently discussing practical modalities to facilitate the restart of its work, recognizing that the situation is fraught with challenges. It's not an easy situation, as you can imagine, because for some in Iran, the presence of international inspectors is detrimental to their international security. For some, that is not the case, Grossi elaborated. This announcement follows a series of diplomatic engagements, including a meeting between Iranian officials and representatives from the E3 countries, namely the United Kingdom, France, and Germany, in Geneva. The talks aim to address concerns regarding Iran's compliance with the 2015 nuclear deal, officially known as the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, JCPOA. A diplomat indicated that the discussions did not yield an agreement on how to avert the reimposition of UN sanctions, which the E3 countries have threatened to invoke due to Iran's alleged non-compliance with the deal. The snapback mechanism, which could lead to the reinstatement of wide-ranging sanctions, looms over the negotiations, with a deadline approaching at the end of the month. These sanctions would reintroduce restrictions that had been lifted under the JCPOA, including a conventional arms embargo, asset freezes, and bans on missile development and nuclear production. The backdrop to these diplomatic efforts includes a 12-day conflict between Iran and Israel, during which Iranian nuclear facilities were targeted. Grossi acknowledged the challenges posed by this conflict, stating, "When it comes to Iran, as you know, there are many facilities. Some were attacked, some were not." The IAEA's return to Iran is seen as a step towards restoring oversight of the country's nuclear activities, which Iran insists are intended for peaceful purposes. However, the Iranian foreign minister has cautioned that the return of inspectors does not signify a full resumption of cooperation with the IAEA. Abbas Araghchi noted that discussions are ongoing and that no final agreement has yet been reached regarding a new cooperation framework with the agency. This sentiment underscores the fragile nature of the negotiations, as both sides navigate a complex web of political and security considerations. The stakes are high, as the reimposition of sanctions could severely impact Iran's economy and its ability to engage in international diplomacy. As the situation develops, the IAEA and Iran will continue to engage in discussions aimed at finding a viable path forward. The international community watches closely, as the outcome of these negotiations could have far-reaching implications for regional stability and global non-proliferation efforts. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.